Hey good people, welcome back to the channel once again. Yes, this is crazy. I have been doing a lot of reviews in last 24 hours. I think almost 10, including these two. I think it's gonna be 10 reviews in one day. Crazy. But yeah, I want to finish some of the work pending. And this particular fragrance review, I'm gonna do one more after this. This particular review, I have actually returned the bottle, so I had to do it. So I thought, like, why not do two? So I took fresh shower, and then after dinner, sort of, it's kind of like very hot and humid in Bangladesh. We're expecting kind of like tornado and storm coming our way. I think most probably it's gonna be very cruel weathers. It's gonna be really high tide and stuff like that in the Bay Area. So let's do the review. Hopefully we can see other nice fragrance. This is discontinued, and the house is actually Zegna. I never said the full form because I was not quite sure how to pronounce that. I knew it sort of, but I don't. It's kind of one of the difficult ones. So it's Ermeni Gildo Xenia. This is the fragrance house, and this is fragrance is called Acqua di Bergamotto. Okay. So this perfume, thanks to my dear brother Jabir Bhai, who loves it a lot. This is a small bottle I have here. It's 50 ml. I think they also come in 100 or 125 ml. So this is a little bit of the upscale line. Officially has been discontinued. Many people are sad about it. But I think if you look for deals, you can still find them on Amazon and eBay, personal sellers. So this is the bottle. I don't have a packaging. Very nice looking bottle. Very premium. Looks like Maison Francis Kirk Jones, Petite Matine, Aqua Universalis, those kind of smaller bottles, right? So nice touch, simplistic, uh, mild citrusy color. The cap is snug fit, clicks onto place. Not a very heavy bottle, but I think the glass quality is good. So this perfume, we'll talk about this. So he loves this perfume. I think he got it under 50 something bucks for 50 ml. That is a great deal. I don't know how much it's going for in the market, but this is a very nice summer perfume. Okay, let me spray this and talk about it. Uh, okay, this perfume has a lot of notes like citrusy notes, fresh citruses, and it has most probably neroli. This reminds me right off the bat. It reminds me of Neroli Portofino, Ferrari Bright Neroli, Mugler Cologne, Versace Purom, the freshness of those. This is just so beautiful. There's petite grain to my nose. It has a little bit of peppery kick, which makes it very fresh. The opening is $1 million opening. So natural, so smooth, so high class, so posh. And this is perfectly unisex. Any women can use it. If you like 4711 cologne, if you wanted a little bit more lasting power, this probably would be it. But I have one surprise for you that I actually read. It's not my discovery, but I read it in Fragrantica. Then I really actually agree to that. I'll show you in a bit what I mean. So this perfume, longevity. Some people say they get like a pretty decent longevity for a fresh perfume, and some people say it's lackluster, like not really like a beast mode projector or long lasting perfume. It lasts about 2 hours on them. So I would say I'm somewhere in the middle. It's not supremely long lasting, it's not super weak. I get about 3 hours from this. Okay. For the price, I have better performers like Ferrari Bright Neroli, and this one lasted the same time on me, but I don't mind because the composition is good. So this fragrance, I compared it to MFK, Petite Matine, Aqua Universalis, Forte, something in those lines. I said this is that good, but I rethought the thing, and I'll tell you, this fragrance is that good quality wise, but MFK has this edge over this one, is the performance. MFK, Maison Francis Kirk Jones, fresh perfumes last a lifetime. So performance wise, Xenia is a little bit behind MFK, but the bottles and everything look quite similar. So the citrus is a citrus heavy. Think of Dior Sauvage, Dior Homme Cologne. This is a little above those designer fragrance levels, but it's not far off. Those are really good fragrances too. So this is typically Xenia. I think I saw Super Jacob doing like how to pronounce the name. Like, it's not a Z, it's not D, it's somewhere in between, like Xenia. I still cannot get hold of it, but very interesting knowing about designer brands and all. So I think this perfume, it's really good. The fragrance, I was telling you the surprising fact that someone compared it with John Barbados Artisan. I think Aqua Artisan. What is Artisan Aqua? Yeah, I get confused. Sadly, if you do not know, I read it somewhere that this house, John Barbados, filed for bankruptcy during the Corona. That's just a little bit distraction here, but I read it. I hope it's not true that they owe like $150 million or something like that debt, and then they're falling behind in the business due to the lockdown. They're facing huge losses. So I don't know, I'm not trying to say like go and buy all these perfumes now, but there'll be a time these fragrances they will not produce anymore, perhaps. I'm not sure, I just hope it doesn't happen. But John Varvatos filed for bankruptcy. That is very, very sad, okay, because he's one of the creative houses out there. They produce a lot of quality products. So this fragrance and this, they compared it. On the opening, they have nothing in common. On the dry down, however, this one smells a lot like this perfume, okay. That really surprised me. This one is this fragrance minus the citruses, but this one it's a little bit more peppery. It does last, it has something green in it. And this fragrance, it's really, I mean, in the summertime, this is a beast. People say it doesn't last. On the high heat, 40 degrees, put this on your skin and see how it projects like crazy. So I would say if you cannot find this is going to be super cheap alternative of this one if you can live without the citrus. And if you are looking to get those citrus and the neroli that you get from this, just spray Mugler cologne and then this, blend this in, you get this fragrance with beast mode. So these are not like alternative or something, but you can do this. You get 125 ml, very nice bottle, and the price range would be this much. This price would be cheaper than 50 ml of that. So I'm just saying, you know. But this fragrance, nice fragrance on its own. I would like to wear this, let's say, after shower, and for work, inoffensive scenario, it will be so classy. It's a very classy fragrance. You know, it has that Neroli Portofino feel. You know, like if you want Neroli Portofino, you can easily switch to this as well. Sadly, discontinued. And Zegna, pure respect. I love Salvatore. This house, when they try to produce something a little bit up class, like Davidoff did with their blend line, so it's really nice. So I think full respect to this perfume. I'm giving this, if for the smell, up to me, if it is up to me, it's like 9. But if you look at the price point being discontinued, if it's really expensive and the performance on me is like moderate 3 hours, if you just take a balance and everything like an average, this one gets 7 out of 10 for the value. For the smell, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. So check it out. Zegna, well done. It's Acqua di Bergamotto. All right, that's the review. Thank you, Jabir Bhai. I think he loves it a lot. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as you can, and hopefully find a backup bottle. Take care, guys. Time to move on to the second review, and that will be a Ferrari fragrance. Bye bye.